Good morning. Ali B here with Growing Edge Live Sunday Sessions. I've jumped on a couple minutes early because we're experimenting this morning with Zoom and Facebook at the same time. So bear with me as I work two platforms. If you're joining us for the first time, welcome. I'm Ali Benjamin, and we are a part of the Satya Center and Growing Edge Live Sunday Sessions, these live broadcasts that we've been sharing with you now since last year, November last year. We've been sharing Sunday mornings and then Thursday evenings. So if you're looking for a spiritual tune-in, tune-up, you found us, and welcome. So we will be getting going in just a few moments. Welcome everyone. People are jumping on the Zoom. If you'd like to join us on Zoom so you can interact and connect, you can find that link below in the comments about the event.
Good morning, beautiful people. Good morning, everybody. Welcome. Connecting to audio. I see some connecting to audio.
Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day, Hills. Hi, Claire. I see Claire's watching. Hi, everyone. We're just working the two platforms out, Zoom and Facebook. So if you're joining us, welcome, welcome. Here we go.
Free my mind, open my heart with the whispers of truth, to live a conscious life, to live a conscious life on the growing edge, on the growing edge.
Well, welcome to Growing Edge Live Sunday Sessions here at the Satya Center. Welcome. I see we've got people jumping on Facebook and we've got people joining us on Zoom. So welcome. And it'll take us.
There she is.
Welcome, everyone. All right. So we're going to give it a few minutes because we are doing this for the first time in our Zoom room here, our virtual gathering space. So welcome. If you'd like to say something, if you'd like to share your joy, add a word, say hello to someone you can see that is here, go ahead, because we're taking a couple minutes just to allow people to jump on. So go ahead and chit chat if you'd like. And I'll be muting everyone once we get going. So
awesome. Hi Pam, hi Carol, hi Michael, hey Allison.
Hi Ben.
I was reading the screen. Ali B.
You can call me Allison.
Good morning. We were all saying that we're either mothers or we're here because of Mother.
Exactly.
We're celebrating also Mother Earth, the Divine Feminine, just all those nice, soft things, having a restful day.
Oh,
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yes. Thankful for mothers. Thankful for, Mother Earth, as Ben said, wouldn't be here without that divine feminine energy and that creative energy and all the support that we receive. So good morning to you beautiful people, and so good to see you and be here.
So there, we can see each other full on. Oh, you can't see me. Well, you can.
You see your lovely photograph?
Here I am.
Oh.
Hi, everyone. Happy
Good
Mother's
morning.
Day. Happy Mother's Day. So we'll get started. I'm doing Facebook and Zoom, so you'll see me like looking here and looking here and looking here. So good to see you, Holly. Can't see Pam and Carol, but can see the hills. All right.
Wow. I just minimized everything.
I love it when we minimize everything. All right, Michael, why don't you start us off here?
Well, thank you for joining us this morning. We have definitely been missing you, and Elora, we miss you, and Ben and Holly. It's so good to see you guys on this beautiful, bright, shiny Mother's Day morning from Mountain Lane Cottage here in sunny Southern California. And let's just do a little centering and ground ourselves into this present moment right here and now, where we give ourselves permission to be here now, knowing that the past is over and the future is yet to come. Also knowing that the power of now, the now moment, is the only moment that exists. We arrive right here at this very moment. Feeling into that creative energy of the Divine Mother, that creative, life-giving, nurturing, beautiful, loving, always on, never off, Mother energy. We breathe. We breathe in the love, and we breathe out gratitude. Thank you. We know that we're always in the presence of the power of the creative, divine, universal energy of life in all of its multiplicity, mind, body, energy. And so in the awareness of that, I move into a heartfelt gratitude for those that are within earshot, those that are on video, for my mother, first Mother's Day without her, in physical. I know she's here energetically. Bittersweet days, but it's so good to connect. I'm grateful for our community. I'm grateful for the Satya community and Growing Edge Live community and all of that's happening. Thank you very much for being here. And when you're ready, just feel your toes and wiggle your fingers and join us here in this very moment. Thank you. Namaste.
Namaste. Thank you, Michael. That was beautiful. So welcome and good morning. I'm Allie Benjamin, and this is our first Zoom broadcast with our community, and we are indeed a physical community. Many of us know each other personally, and since November we've been building a virtual community, and so we have a Facebook community that is a part of these Growing Edge Live Sunday broadcasts. So welcome everyone, and happy Mother's Day. Not only to the mothers in the world, but those that have mothered, tended, cared for people and things and life in general, Mother Earth, for those that have had a mother, those that are becoming mothers. We celebrate everything loving, soft, nurturing today. And I have a song for you This is kind of a mantra, and so this song is an opportunity to tune in and to get in touch with the light, the truth, the essence of who we are in the world as light beings, as light workers. And so this is my friend, Michael Gott, singing A Light in the World.
I'm a light in the world. I am a light in the world. I am a light in the
Beautiful. Welcome. Welcome, everyone that's jumping on now. I can see we've got people on Facebook and here in our Zoom room, our beautiful Sunday session place to join. So welcome. I am going to go ahead and unmute people as we get going, and then I will open up the mics at the end so that we can connect. So welcome and happy Mother's Day. Welcome to everyone. So you can put it on speaker view if you want, or have the gallery view so you can see everyone. And I'm just feasting my eyes on all of you. It's so good to see you, and it's so good to be here and have this moment in time where we can connect and celebrate our lives and celebrate our spiritual journey. And we come together as a community, as a spiritual community, not only to connect and have a sense of belonging, but also to grow spiritually, to be enriched.
Allie, I'm seeing your lips moving, but I'm hearing no voice.
All right, thank you.
I just unmuted this.
We can hear you, Allie.
Okay, thank you.
I can hear you fine, Allie.
Thank you. All
I
right.
can hear you fine, Allie.
Great, thank you everyone. Just some technical stuff here. So you might want to turn up your volume if you're unable to hear me clearly, because I know that technology on this end is working. And so go ahead and turn up your volume if you can't hear me, and we can address any more questions at the end. So welcome. This month, we've been exploring this, the law of circulation, and I've been focusing on this book. And this is Dennis Merritt Jones, a very close friend of mine, has written this book, The Art of Abundance, 10 Rules for a Prosperous Life. And last week I talked about the first three rules, which is, the first one is be one with everything. Be one with life. Connect with the source of our abundance. And abundance really is what we're experiencing. We are abundance. Everything around us is a sign of it. Everything that we see in the world. And I look outside and I see the pine trees and just can't even imagine counting the pine needles that exist across the face of Mother Earth. There is an abundance of pine needles along with everything else, lilac, people. And then you can get into the abundance of the non-physical, the metaphysical, the abundance of energy, the abundance of thoughts, ideas. So as we connect with the abundance of life, the source, and many of us refer to the source as the universe or divine mind or God. We have many names for this source. But in order to truly live as a powerful creator, a powerful co-creator of our lives, it's key that we have an awareness that there's no person, place, or thing that is the source of our supply. It is the source within us, our divinity, that is infinite possibilities, potentialities. And once we have an awareness of that, instead of, instead of looking outside of ourselves, we have a relaxed awareness that our source is within. And so when we understand there's one source, one power, one presence, one mind, and we access that through ourselves, through our own minds, we're a part of this one mind, this one energy, this one life. And when we truly take that the law of oneness, and we personalize it, and we begin to become acutely aware that we're responsible for finding our good within ourselves, within the God mind, within the universal mind, then there's a sense of sovereignty and self-sufficiency. And with that comes the second rule, that we live in an expanding universe. And we can observe the impersonal law of expansion in our lives as we, again, look around and see. We can we've been told by scientists and history that we live in this expanding cosmology, this evolution that got started billions of years ago with what the scientists call the Big Bang. And so ever since that Big Bang, we've been expanding. We can see this in our lives. Each one of us has been born and grown throughout the years. We can see our lives have taken an evolutionary movement. We're on a particular trajectory that says and validates this premise, this principle of expansion, of growth. And so we're always expanding and we're always becoming more. And this is always happening in the now moment. So as we realize that we're expanding in consciousness, we then go to the next rule, which is to be accountable for your consciousness, to understand the crucial role our belief systems play in creating a prosperous life. Now, prosperous life isn't necessarily talking about money. It's a prosperity of all the goodness, the prosperity of joy, of well-being, health, friendship, creativity. Whatever it is that we materialize in our lives, that is a sign of our abundance. It is an outpicturing of our abundant nature. We are here, we're born, we're incarnated into this physical reality to give birth, appropriate for Mother's Day, to give birth to that which we want to bring into form. And in order to bring things into form, things like friendships, meaningful relationships, a peaceful life, a job or work that we love doing, or hobbies that we enjoy, activities that we just cherish, we have to have the consciousness for it. So what does that mean? What is consciousness? Consciousness is the sum total of our thoughts and beliefs. So we're always experiencing the manifestation of our consciousness. And not one of us is immune to this. You can look around at your life and see evidence of your consciousness. So what have you created? What has your consciousness created? And if we don't like what we've created, the wonderful thing is we remember that there's only one and the source is within us. So we turn within and we examine our consciousness as an outpicturing of that. We can see what we don't like in our lives and we can see what we do like. And so we can give rise to consciousness that creates the things that we want to experience. So we think new thoughts. We think more pleasuring, empowering thoughts. We think thoughts above the line. And above the line, we have access to joy and beauty and creativity and caring and innovation. Above the line, as we're bringing in our divine qualities, as we as we occupy who and what we truly are, we begin to see that as we stay in this higher realm, above the line, if you will, then we're more likely, through the law of attraction, through the law of correspondence, through the law of cause and effect, we begin to see that our thoughts, our attitudes, our intentions, our energy is causative. And as causative beings, as creative beings that are conscious of being conscious, we keep our mind focused, and that's the next rule, to be focused. We keep our mind focused on that which we want to experience. So it's easy to tune in to the collective consciousness or our conditioning from the past and say, well, I'm not happy, or I'm not prosperous, or I'm not healthy because of fill in the blank, something that happened in the past. But the startling, astonishing news is we don't have to think about the past. We don't have to think about the troubling thoughts of our past. It's all over. It's just thinking about the past and why we're not happy, healthy, wealthy, or creative. Thinking of the past and blaming conditions of the past or people of the past, anything in the past, and blaming that and making that a reason for why we're not experiencing prosperity, an outpicturing of our true nature, of our abundant creative nature, is a tactic of the ego that is outdated. And we're actually evolving out of that way of being. We're waking up. And this isolation, this hibernating in place, this social distancing, I like to call it physical honoring, social honoring, has caused us all to take some time to look within and see what is it that we really want, what's meaningful in our lives, who do we want to be. And many of us, spiritual beings, practitioners of science of mind, light workers, are realizing that now is the time that we've been hearing about, this grand shift, this shift in consciousness on this ever-expanding conscious journey. And as we expand consciousness together and we begin to take responsibility for our lives and step up as the leaders that we are. Now, you may not see yourself as a leader per se, but you are. We're leaders in thought. We're leaders in consciousness, because as we're all well aware of, there are so many people that are asleep to the idea that thoughts create, to the idea that we're responsible for creating a more peaceful humanity, a more peaceful world, that it is up to us. So if you're aware of that, then you are a leader. And so we are giving birth at this particular time. Humanity is making the shift, and we're becoming conscious leaders in the realm of thought and love. So be focused. We get to consolidate and direct our creative energy by mastering the power of intention. Now, we can have intentions, but to have an intention might just be a wishful thinking. So we have to back up the intention with our attention. We have to give our intention some attention. Your mind is the most powerful ally you could possibly have in creating a life of abundance, purpose, and meaning, but it needs direction. You are an energy director. I love that. You are an energy director. And as such, the more you focus your intentions, the more effectively you can access the use of the principle of abundance. So you get to bring more of whatever it is that you're here to bring into the world. So what are you here to bring into the world? For me, I love to bring art. I've been painting and painting and painting every day. What have you been doing? What have you been thinking about doing that maybe you haven't been doing that you would like to bring into the world? That's what we're each here for. This grand awakening isn't about being some big guru or some author or some political leader. And it could be those things, but it's about our everyday life. How are we bringing our light into our everyday life? Dr. Deepak Chopra says, intention is the starting point of every dream. It is the creative power that fulfills all of our needs, whether it's for money, relationships, spiritual awakening, or love. Everything that happens in the universe begins with an intention. So let's tune in. Take a moment to just close the eyes and just tune into the heart. Take that 18-inch journey down into the heart and feel. Ask your heart, ask your soul a question. What dream is seeking to come forth through me? What idea, what intention, what would I love to bring more of into the world? And listen. Listen. because all of us are being called to bring forth more love, more beauty, more elegance, more creativity, more abundance, more prosperity. What is it that you're being called to bring forth into the world? Opening the eyes. Good. So the next rule, the next premise is to be in the flow. Unlock the paradox found in the law of circulation. And so the premise here is being in the flow denotes the degree to which we consciously allow energy to pass through our lives. It's a matter of give and take. An affluent life is one that is operating within the law of circulation, inviting abundance to flow in and out of our lives in intentional and measurable ways. So, how are you circulating? Are you allowing things in? Are you allowing this natural law of circulation to flow in and through and around your life? Deepak Chopra says, nothing is static because your body and your mind and the universe are in a constant and dynamic interchange. Stopping the circulation of energy is like stopping the flow of blood. Whenever blood stops flowing, it begins to clot, to coagulate. I can't say that word. Coagulate. You know what I mean. To stagnate. That is why you must give and receive in order to keep wealth and affluence, or anything you want in your life, circulating in your life. So we get to circulate. Just think, when we try and hold on to something, we're not allowing the flow. It's like holding on to our joy. If we hold on to our joy, waiting for a time that we might think is a good time to be happy or joyful, then we may be waiting and holding on to and waiting for joy our whole lives. We have to be the joy. We have to bring the joy to every situation that we experience. The same with our creative energy. We get to share our creative ideas. The same with our abundance. We get to share our financial good. So why? So we keep the flow going. So we're in this dynamic flow of give and take. We see it in all the cycles, the growth cycles that happen within nature. Can you imagine if the trees held on to all their leaves? They would never fall and create the rich soil, the mulch that gives rise to healthy growth for all plant life. If the oak tree never dropped its acorns, we would never have new oak trees. Can you imagine if us women held on to our babies and never gave birth? So we're always in this natural flow of give and receive and give and receive. So we have to be dynamic with our giving, and we have to be generous with our giving. And we also have to be good receivers. We have to be people that can receive our good. And the rule here is, in order to be a good receiver, we have to be aware of our worth, our value. Each one of you is valuable. Each one of you is precious. Each one of us is here on planet Earth to thrive and to enjoy this life and to circulate and to give and receive and give and receive. So that is my insight for today, is to be in this flow, to be aware that our consciousness is a direct match for that which we're experiencing, so we can actually change our consciousness by changing the thoughts that we think, by noticing what's happening around us and looking at all the good that's happening. We build up this energy of appreciation and gratitude that gives rise to this idea that we can focus on what it is we want to experience. And through that focus of intention, of knowing what we want to experience and thinking thoughts and taking actions that align with that, then we put ourselves in this abundant flow, this dynamic flow, and we become points in the universe where we distribute energy, that we exchange our energy, and we enter into this dynamic exchange of love and energy and light. That's who we are. So I have another beautiful song to share with you today. And so here is another song. And this is a beautiful woman, India Ari, as she talks about I am light. So here we go.
I sing this song not to you, but for you. Because I know this is the truth of who we all are. Take these words in. The things my family did. I am not the voices in my head. I am not the pieces of the brokenness inside. I am light. I'm not the mistakes that I have made, or any of the things that cause me pain. I am not the pieces of the dreams I left behind. I am light. I am light. I am not the color of my eyes. I am not the skin on the outside. I am not my age. I am not my race. My soul inside is all light. I am divinity defined. I am the God on the inside. I am a star, a piece of it all. I am light. Hi, YouTubers. I'm excited to give you an update about our own YouTube channel. Now you can find new...
So we are all light. You are light. We are light. And I'm going to close with a little prayer just to anchor this in. And so if you will join me, feeling the light that you are, that we are here on earth, expressing the one life, the one light, the one power, the one infinite organizing intelligence that is never an absence. And as we embrace the eternality of this thing called life, there is no birth, there is no death. There is only the ongoing, beautiful evolution, expression, expansion of spirit, of light, of consciousness. And whilst we're here temporarily in this human form, we are eternal beings of light. And so I know as we tune in to this idea of only one beautiful life, and as we give thanks for this one life in all its many, many forms, as we give thanks for this one life, knowing that it's always expanding, always changing, always growing, and that each one of us are able to, through our consciousness, through our thoughts and our beliefs, interact, exchange, distribute our energy, our light, and our love with the world, as we focus our attention on that which is good, that which is beautiful, that which is joyful, that which brings value and meaning into our lives, into our families, and into the world. We just unleash the flow. We unleash the flow and become distribution centers for God's love. And for this we are blessed. All are blessed. May all be blessed around our globe this moment. May all be lifted up into the light to remember, to realize the I am presence. I am the light I am as never before, that I am now. So I release this prayer and blessings to all beings, now and always. And together we say, and so it is. And so it is. So, beautiful, beautiful people. I'm going to say goodbye to Facebook. If you've enjoyed this message and you'd like to support Growing Edge Live Sunday sessions, you can donate to Satya Center on Venmo. Peace and blessings, Facebook, and we're going live with our Zoom. Bye-bye.